Bounce that ass, I'll shake them titties. Yeah, I'm looking for the latest real bitches in the city. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Shady Safe, where you got to be a little safe when you throwing some shade at these folk out here in these streets. So y'all know me, I'm Delarenta.
I'm Q.
And this is my little cousin, you guys.
Hey y'all, Kiabe.
Y'all see we changed the venue a little bit. Things was getting a little stinky. But we don't talk about it because we got to keep that person safe.
You know what I'm saying?
Good and safe. So the podcast, you ain't seen it yet. But we just do our little thing up in here. Talk to the people or whatever, give them a little tea. We talk about different topics, give a little background on ourselves, and hopefully it helps somebody stay shady.
Yes.
Because some of them don't know no better. Post souls. So we're going to start it off with a cute little question or whatever. And I love the question, and it's actually the first question, but it's dating someone that was raised off of survival versus love. Pros and cons, and would you do it?
I feel like there's a difference between dating somebody who was raised off of survival than somebody who was raised off of love. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Somebody said it, when you thirsty, you'll drink anything. You'll drink anything. It don't matter what it is. It'll be pickle juice. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It'll be anything, honestly.
Okay, that's...
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, that's extreme.
If you thirsty, you'll drink anything. But it's people who were raised off love and community, and you know what I'm saying? They have different views and different morals than people who were raised off survival. I feel like I was raised off a little bit of both. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a little bit of both.
I think growing up with mom and grandma, you get a balance because typically mom is teaching survival. She's teaching you, I brought you in this world and I can't take care of you forever, so I got to show you how to get it. Mm-hmm. But grandma is teaching you love, self-worth. Mm-hmm. And I know you grew up with it, and I grew up with it. And my mama is, we know, my mama's a beast. So she taught me to love myself, but it was from a survival standpoint. But my grandmother really showed like that nurturing, caring, kind. No, baby, you don't got to do that. No, baby, you don't got to work. No, baby, you don't got to pay bills just yet. No, really get yourself together before you jump out there. Now, for us, that's easy because we grew up with both. But people who didn't, that's the scary part. Because it's a pro and con to both sides. The ones that grew up in love be forgetting that it's a world out here where it's a dog eat dog. And they be like, I don't understand because I grew up in a 2-parent household. That's good for the bitches who drink cookies and milk. That's good for them. But for those who haven't, they don't get that. So they can have a delusional standpoint, like Disney mentality. That a prince, a knight in shining armor gonna come out of nowhere.
Yes.
And just save them and swoop them up and show them something different. But the ones who are in survival forget to live. They only know thugging it and struggling. Yes. And they be like, no, I gotta get it. No, I gotta do this. No, I gotta do that. And then when they get to their 30s and 40s, they look back and they're like, damn, now I'm ready to live, but I'm past a certain point where I should have been living then. So it'd be scary.
Yeah, I feel like I had a balance of both too. And I feel like I have been survival based for a long time. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I like, just like you said, I like to find people who remind me to live. It's okay to live. You don't have to, like, yes, you work so hard, but you know what I'm saying? Chill sometimes. Live your life. Enjoy the fruits of your labor or whatever, because you got 2-3 jobs. There's people who are really grinding. Especially young people, you know what I'm saying? Because trying to make a way out of men. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you said that because that made me think of Mr. I'll make a man out of you. Mulan. See, disrespectful. Want to put that out there. But you're right. There's people really out here thugging it, and I feel bad sometimes. Because when they be like, oh, now I gotta work this hard to pay bills, and what about the rest of everything else? You ain't bought yourself nothing this month. I don't give a fuck if it's a pack of gum. Don't let your life be bills and groceries. Because that's a sad life.
It really is.
Bless their soul.
What you think?
I was gonna say, on survival mode, you gotta keep trying to prove to them that you really love them, because they don't believe it.
That is so true.
I had to put my finger up for that one. They don't believe it because they so used to everything being against them. Mm-hmm. Oh, I know one of you hoes felt it. I know you do. And it just takes me out.
Would you rather date somebody based off love or survival?
I say love.
I say love too. Because I can teach you what it means to survive. I can show you. You don't have to experience to see it. But once you had to live, think about somebody who's raised.
Some hustle can't be taught. Some hustle can't be taught.
I don't want to teach you to hustle because I don't want you to have to really learn it. But I want you to know it exists. But for somebody who's been in the wilderness, when they walk into a city, everything is terrifying. So, and the city is like love. Mm-hmm. When you used to eating trash and you used to, like raccoons, for example, they wild animals. Yeah. But they be in our trash can and still hiss at us knowing that there's plenty of food right there in front of it. And it's our trash and we not going to take it from them.
They do.
And they still be like, bitch, what's up?
Yeah.
That's what survival does to you after so long. Love can be right in front of you, and you don't believe it's right there. You don't believe safety's on the other side.
Oh, that's so true. That's the word.
So I'd rather take a nigga with love than a nigga with survival instincts, because what, we finna be naked for 40 days? That's what we finna do, Moses?
Naked and afraid.
Listen, naked, because I'm neither. Period. So, next topic. Gay men physically threatening women.
Yes, so this topic came from Tasha K. We all know Cardi B
Sued
hell out
the
of her.
puss off her.
And she been in a lot of crazy things. Like Madison said that she was going, you know what I'm saying, walk the dog with Tasha K. And now a YouTuber, Funky Dineva, said that when he see her, he was going to slap her, then he was going to put his setup and get ready to fight her husband.
I'm listening.
So I just kind of feel like, I honestly didn't like it when T.S. Madison said that she was going to hit Tasha K. Now, I don't know all the details, you know what I'm saying?
Her mouth is reckless.
Her mouth is crazy.
That's what it is. Some people have got agenda. Some people make you forget they're human. And all you know is you see that ass.
Yeah.
And you see your foot on that ass.
Yeah.
Me personally, I have a very different standpoint on this.
Yeah.
Be careful what you ask for. People have fought, you're not gonna say just women, people have fought for equality so much. So if we all are equally weighed, is there a difference? I'm just saying. Because they don't publicize the men that go to these shelters, which, mind you, I just found out this exists for men, but these shelters that experience domestic violence, it's not publicized, the women that beat on men. Your woman can go through your phone and jump on you, and it's seen as normal life. But you go through her phone and you jump on her, it's downhill. So I'm like, one, don't put your hands on nobody unless you want hands laid. We do pray. And we do send bitches back to the maker. That's that. Number two, and this is the biggest one, because ain't no number after this. Play where it's motherfucking safe. You can't play with everybody. Some people don't have a conscience to give a fuck. I'm people.
See, I feel like I cannot, maybe it might be even a little sexist, but I feel like I'm not going to, even sometimes when I'm arguing with women in settings of, that pissed me off. One time I got so mad at the lady at the driver's license place. Because what the fuck you mean? You know what I'm saying? What you mean I can't get my license back? You know what I'm saying?
She'd have been a pussy hoe, right?
But at the same time, I have to stop myself and be like, would I treat a man the same way? Or
Would.
Sometimes yes. Yeah, but sometimes I be like, no, I'm not gonna take advantage because you're a woman and I feel like I can talk to you crazy because it depends on what type of man. You know what I'm saying? Because if it was a big buff man, hey, I might have toned it down a little
Centrifugal force.
I might have popped it down a little
If
bit.
you say anything to me I don't like, you liable to be told about your motherfucking self. Because I don't care how big you are.
Yeah.
You may whoop my ass today, but when you see me tomorrow with 13 niggas behind me, no, that's your ass.
Yeah.
That's how I've always felt.
Yeah.
And I tell girls quick, I won't slap you, but I got a bitch there. So I might threaten you.
I like that.
Because it's always a female friend lurking in the shadows, like the League of Assassins from Gotham, ready to jump down that ass. And there's always some niggas, if it's a nigga that I feel like I can't hold, oh, it's a nigga that can hold you. So I feel, that's why I've always felt like there's no cards off the table. Don't say shit to me if you don't want me to say shit to you. Don't put your motherfucking hands on me if you're not. But threatening people out the blue, I feel like, and for those who do it, sorry, I feel like that's some weak ass shit. Because be able to hold yourself with words. And if you don't have the intellect or the capacity to do as such, shut your fucking mouth. Don't argue with bitches that's gonna get on your nerves. Like Tasha K, you gonna go for the gutter.
And that's her job.
Kaya, you finna go for your throat.
That's what she want to do.
Why would you argue with them and you don't have the vernacular? You don't have, what is it? The WPM, the words per minute. You don't got it. So why would you even do that with them people? With them folk? What you think, cousin?
Yeah, I just feel like you need to leave people alone. You don't want nobody messing with you.
Yeah.
The same way people love me.
Hello.
Exactly.
Because Young Miami said they don't play by me. And I felt that.
If you are, I can understand, but like, I got somebody for you. But, I'm just going to slap you.
No, I told some females before,
I'll rock your shit is different than when I see you.
No. Slapping you.
Like, I will rock your shit if you keep messing with me.
No, slapping you is a tap. Rocking your shit, means I love the way she rock. That's exactly what I'm finna do. Even though you gotta go, but if I say I'm going to rock your shit, you gonna look like Don King once I'm done, and it's stuck. So since we talking about like watch your mouth and what you say to people, we all know it just hit the internet recently that Kanye West was talking about Beyoncé and Jay-Z. Are children off limits?
I think
say
it's
yes.
too low.
I say yeah.
I got a question. Why y'all making me look like the bad one? Why y'all making me look like
Kids
Shady?
is innocent.
They
Help your kids first, then.
I raise my hand. I'm the devil's advocate today, apparently. I believe If you say anything about anybody, your family is getting lit up down to the dog, and the dog don't even deal with humans. Fuck you, fuck your shoes because they get you to the fucked up places you go. Fuck your clothes because they on your fuck ass back. Fuck your parent because they repeat the words out your mouth. Fuck your mama, your grandma, your daddy. Fuck your kids because they came from you. Because I'ma say it. Fuck them kids. They came from you. And bitch, I don't fuck with you, so I don't fuck with your kids.
Yeah.
And when they get grown and say, hey, why you don't fuck with my daddy? No, this is not why I don't fuck with your daddy.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with you. Because you came from them. But I feel like once you enter dangerous territory, you play a dangerous game. So kids, to me, yes, they are off limits if it's just me and you.
Yes.
But if you tap,
You drag it.
like you sweetie, and you tap in, your kids might have to tap.
Drag it in the kid. We gotta go for the kids now. Dragging it.
That's like with Nicki and Meg. Yes, I love Nicki. I am a barb. But I am also a fan of every female rapper. So I don't put nobody above anybody. I am a celebrator of all people who are able to do entertainment because it is a hard industry. So those girls that are able to get up half naked on these stages, rap these lyrics. I'm just saying, think about it. They are not just exploiting their heart on the stage, but their actual body. Yeah. Everything, their life and everything. So I celebrate them all. And people said, oh, well, Nicki went too far. And get it, it's rumors. We don't know what Meg said about her. But part of the rumor said, well, Meg talked about her husband. And then I asked people, well, if that's your man and you love him, is that person mama off limit? If you attack me or say anything about me and mine, why am I not allowed to say what I want to say about you and yours? Alive or dead. I told somebody I'd dig up their granddaddy with a spoon and whisper into the dirt while I'm doing it. That's exactly what I said I'd do.
I would have told Kanye, I'm going to dig up your mama and get her another BBL.
But I ain't gonna lie, because
he went far. He went deep.
Can we all get a hand clap real quick to Beyoncé and Jay-Z? Because their ability to not respond is on a level that sits so high, I feel like they could see Jesus.
And even her mama be just itching. You know what I'm saying?
And I know Solange want to have another elevator.
Yeah.
I know she want to twirl on the elevator.
Her mama be like, we just praying to God right now. She'll throw a little shade, you know what I'm saying, on Instagram.
But to call the kids anything when nothing has been said to you, even if something was said to you in private, to publicly shame somebody's kids.
It's crazy.
From a private situation is beyond. But anything done privately. If I don't like you privately,
it's private.
That's between me and you.
Yeah.
The second you take it to the internet, I'm at your doorstep. Because I'm not going to the internet because I feel like we went in levels. It was personal, then you went one step, so now I got to go a step. Now I'm at your doorstep and you trying to figure out who pressed the doorbell. And it's me and them 13 niggas that I just mentioned earlier.
He act like he just invincible, but that ain't what it is, man. You just can't say anything you want to say now.
Meds. I'll whisper it one more time. You ready? Medication.
He needs some medicine, for real.
And you talking about asses getting beat, because that is definitely something that happens every day. How do y'all feel about violence in reality TV and how it's affected our culture? Has it affected our culture or no?
I think so. I think it has affected the way these kids interact or whatever. I seen something on Facebook that said that they had caught their daughter playing baddies or so. They was at the schoolhouse and one of the teachers said, y'all's children be at school playing baddies. And the little girl said, I'm gonna be Scotty and beat your ass. This little girl, listen, Scotty be getting her ass whooped. So
I done seen a few episodes, y'all. I'm really not a reality TV person, but I've been mortified lately. Because in my head, if we really are the elites and we really get into the money, why are we up here doing this? Publicized for everybody to see. And I'm a strong believer of Black culture being positive and negative. You need both for balance. But for that to be what the majority of the Black shows promote, then it goes, well, what do you expect for the rest of the world to think about us? They say that we're aggressive people. I see why. They say that we always are in drama and things are happening. I see why. Because over there, across the water, a lot of people in other countries think that a lot of Americans live like superstars. Because that's what's publicized about America. But what do we publicize in our own country about ourselves?
Yeah.
We're going to beat each other ass. We're going to talk shit about each other. We can't stand each other. We don't want to make money with the next person, whether the next person can help us make money or not, just because we don't like them today or tomorrow. But we can make amends just to be nasty behind each other's backs to drag each other down some more. It's too much. Put me on a cartoon.
But you do have a nice balance. You have the Upshaws. You have, you know what I'm saying? You have the Miss Pat show.
I love Miss Pat show because it covers all things.
You know what I'm saying? You have the fantasy shows or whatever that are Black.
I like them, but it's the reality TV that's killing me.
Reality TV, yeah. But you
because like the Real Housewives of Potomac, them women be on there, and yes, they have had a fight here and there, but they really be on there using their intellect.
And they smart.
But they also, when they get into it, they will directly say, bitch, I don't fuck with you. I don't like you. This is why I don't like you. And they'll argue back and forth all day and walk away from that. To fight another day, or to argue another day. But to be like, I don't like you, and I'm finna ambush you and attack you. That's some crazy shit. That's one of the reasons why, when it came down to Chasing Orlando, yes, I wanted to do the show.
Yeah.
I did. But when I rewatched the season, and I saw how random some of those fights were. Poor Marley. Don't laugh, because I was dead ass serious.
Yeah.
Poor Marley. He really was trying to de-escalate the fight because it was P-Baby's birthday. He's like, if this is your friend, why would you do that? Well, get the fuck out my face. And he's like, well, I'm right here, and you don't got beef with me. Next thing they punching each other. That was crazy. Because why?
I don't know now. He was in that boy face. And I'm already mad. You know what I'm saying? I don't know you like that. For
True.
you to be in my face like that.
Which I take that side too, but I also be like, direct your energy where it go.
Yeah.
Because if you really that man and you still got all this pent up energy, go follow that bitch. Because if it was me, the camera wouldn't have seen me, because I would have been following who I got pressure with. And if you talking to me, I don't care how mad I am.
But the boy was walking away.
I'd have been on his heels. You get what I'm saying? And Callie, I love you, back to you, babe. But
he dodged the hell out of that ass whooping.
But Callie is one of those people, he's older. So he really is in a place where I done did my fighting. I done did my ones and my twos. And bitch, I could really twirl with you out here in these streets, but fuck it. Even at my age I am now, I be like, girl, if you don't go have a shot and sit down somewhere, bitch. But I felt bad in that moment because I was like, people do have misguided anger sometimes. And once they're angry, they don't know how to navigate appropriately. Because I can be mad at somebody right now, you can grab me and say, just to calm down. And once I make eye contact with you, I'm not in, the line side of fire is gone. So I'd be like, oh, bitch, you don't know. So I be hearing they just be beating each other ass for nothing.
And I think too, they didn't have a conversation beforehand. Sometimes with those reality TV shows, like Claudia Jordan said, before New York gets on you, like, a wink or something, be like, don't take it serious. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna read you, but don't get too mad. If you have a moment like that where like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like,
certain shit you shouldn't do.
I'm not finna get too deep, but I'm finna cut you a little bit. So if he would have known, if they would have had like, I'm not trying to come at you, because I think he came in too thinking, I don't know what to expect. This might be like,
like an ambush. I felt bad for him too, because a lot of the moments he felt
like everybody trying to attack me.
What would you call it? Ostracized. He felt like they put him to the side. So for Max, I felt bad for him too, watching that as a reality show. But I know how I am as a person, and I know, quite frankly, 9 times out of 10, I don't give a fuck. So it's never really a reaction to get from me, except me looking at a person like, weird bitch. I carry on about my business, but to sit in the midst of that's so toxic to the soul.
Would y'all ever do Bad Boys?
Oh, if I wouldn't do chasing, why would I do Bad Boys? They'd be, I watched the episode the other night. They were on there tearing each other's ass up. And the one boys, they fought 4 times back to back. And I was like, I don't got that kind of energy in me. Hello. Because one, I'm calling the police on you. I really am. The age that I've gotten to, you lay a finger on me out of aggression. Silver bracelets for you.
If I did something like that, I'd have to go to training. Every day, get ready to fight.
Not me.
Get ready to fight. Because you can't let them punk you, and Jonathan's so damn big. You know, that's a big man.
He was beating they motherfucking ass. That's Bay too. Jonathan, that's bad. I love him.
He's just so bully-fied.
But she said a Norris hair salon, but auntie, I love him. But the thing is, when you look back at it, he really wasn't a bully. He just didn't tolerate bullshit. Anytime somebody said something that was funny, he was quick to address it. And the thing is, and a lot of people don't think about it, if I address you and tell you, hey, that shit wasn't cool, and you start getting hyped with me, why I'm not supposed to get hyped with you? True. All I told you was I didn't like what you just did. And then if I see you trying to bully somebody else and I come and bully you, don't be surprised at the energy you put out in return. He really, and think about it now, you look at the show, he looked like a bully, but now he's out here doing hair for those girls. And taking them places. It's a sweet person underneath that just wasn't tolerating fuck shit. And I just love him. Auntie, I love him. And he's bad for the soul. Horrible things. Which you watching these shows, for me, was traumatizing. It was traumatizing. And getting the space of trauma. How do y'all feel about trauma dumping and trauma bonding?
You know what? I had a conversation with my mom, and I was telling her how when you started going to therapy, you was one of the first people who was going to therapy. And she,
young age.
And I had told you something, and I can't remember what I was saying to you, but you was like, this is too much of you. I can't take this. I was like, well, bitch, I'll be listening to you. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm pouring my shit on you. You know what I'm saying? And I had to realize that, and it made me look at it differently. I'm just talking, but you probably are empath or whatever.
Very much
so. You taking in what I'm saying, and it's really affecting. You know what I'm saying? And I probably ain't even that damn affected like that, because I'm just like, I'm letting it out, and it's just
people
like,
tell me their stories, and it be so heavy on my heart, because I be like, poor baby, I really want to help you. That white lady on Instagram, she's like, let me help you, son of a bitch. I be feeling really bad, but I guess in therapy, like at a young age, they taught me there's a difference between telling someone what you're going through and then just dumping the trauma. Because when I'm telling you what I'm going through, I'm looking for advice. I'm looking for answers. But trauma dumping, I'm just taking all of my problems to you and I don't want any answers. I don't want it to be fixed. I just want you to hear it, and then after I say it, I'm done talking. So it's like, hey child, let's say I'm the one with the problem. And I call you, hey Quentin, what's up? What's going on? I'm fishing for how you feel. So as soon as you say, well, what's going on with you, child? Let me tell you. And then that was going on. This was happening. And you like, oh, whoa, crazy. Mind you, you might have just told me something bad happened in your day. I ain't take a minute to hear you out. I ain't take a minute to listen. And when I'm done talking about me, it was like, who child? But fuck it, it's too much. It's just all that going on. I gotta do this. I'm gonna call you later. Trauma dumping. You literally just took all your problems, sat it in front of a person, and said, here's all this. Goodbye.
Damn.
And it's heavy because if you really love that person, you really sitting back like, well, how the fuck did all of this just happen? But then you also, and I don't care who the person is, if you're done that way, you're like, well, damn, this bitch ain't even give a fuck about what I said. I just said my man lost his motherfucking job today. Bitch ain't even asked me, do he need a pack of bread? Bitch, but they mad because they told when I had to hear 20 minutes about this toe. But my nigga ain't got no job.
Hey, yo.
But how do you feel about trauma? Because I don't think people realize, before I asked, that trauma bonding is more prevalent than trauma dumping. How do y'all feel about trauma bonding? And do y'all know what it is? Trauma bonding, when two people, friends, relationship, whatever, are both going through a struggle or through a dark time, and they find peace in each other, but it's chaos. So you're not really bonding with the person, you're bonding with the fact that they understand that pain. How do y'all feel about it?
I think more people do that than we think. You know what I'm saying? I think it's so common. It's so common.
I feel like go heal like by yourself. You shouldn't be in nothing trying to trauma bond with somebody else.
That's just like when people don't like one person and they start to click it up.
Mind you, it's two bitches out here right now that don't like me this friends. It's two bitches that don't fuck with me right now. And Cardi said it best. First that bitch hate me, then this bitch hate me. And somehow they link up and become friends, bitch, how? Straight like that. But how do y'all feel? Is it effective to trauma bond or is it counterproductive?
See, this is where, because I feel like people could trauma bond and then help each other out of that. People meeting in AA or something, you're not supposed to be doing stuff. They do, and you know what I'm saying? And then they come out and they be married for years and they be cool, you know what I'm saying? But then, you know what I'm saying? You got the people who, some people don't want to move. Some people want to be stuck in that same shit. Some people they don't want to leave. They want to be stuck in their trauma. They don't want to heal. Some people, they like where they are, it's comfortable, you know what I'm saying? They don't like, they okay with waking up miserable every day.
I think the scary part is, like you said, at least with AA, these are two people that met that were individually doing the work on themselves. So even though they're in the trauma, they've already started the healing on their own. It be the two people, and mind you, I put the question in there because I've experienced it. Where I was going through a breakup and I became friends with this person randomly. They were going through a breakup. We became each other's confidant. We ended up dating. But then this person ended up exemplifying all the trauma that they experienced from that person. And I also became more reserved and pulled away because of the trauma I experienced. So we bonded out of the trauma and built a pretty decent relationship out of it. But we ended up causing destruction to each other's life, to where it became physical. And that's what made me look at it in that moment and say, damn, ain't neither one of us do no work. We were literally in the middle of the trauma, and I'm trying to give you a tissue to cover up blood, but I'm bleeding. So you trying to pass back that same tissue for me to wipe my blood, but you still bleeding. Neither one of us were able to apply pressure to stop the bleeding. So I be looking back like, these bitches just out here just loving on each other, and it's just, because I think the way that I described it to somebody else, trauma bonding is like standing in darkness and seeing that a person is light. But they're also standing in darkness, and when they look the other way, they see light. So the two pieces of light come together to just make a little bit more light, but that makes the darkness even that much bigger. You want all them demons in the same room. You got a sexual demon, but this bitch got a cheating demon. But then that nigga got a beating demon. But then you got a
beating demon. It's a demon for everything.
This is a demon for everything. But then you got an attachment issue, but this person got a detachment issue, and it just be so much. And then you hear these people, they get together, they love each other, next thing in a relationship over in 3 months, 3 weeks, 2 days.
3 months is a long time in dating relationship.
I don't mean to put my daddy business out there.
You know what? Don't
putting it out. I think my earliest age when I realized that relationships wasn't shit, my daddy got married and was married for 14 days. That was divorce.
A little taste.
A little num-nums. And that was the moment that I realized, why did you even marry her if you didn't?
It was love.
No, it wasn't. It was already toxic before that. It already, mind you, I saw it as a kid. But to me, it was just like, maybe this is what love is. But hitting on each other, cussing each other out, talking to each other all kinds of ways. Then you get married. The marriage only lasts 14 days. All this shit goes on. You knew this wasn't it. But you held on because this person probably understood just the darkness in you. But the second you started stepping into your light, they didn't know you. It's ugly. Just like some of these bitches. But it's ugly. My cousin is the same. My cousin. Or to say it to the microphone.
I'm gonna hear me. And they've even been in a relationship before.
Well, same.
How you want your first relationship to be?
I'm a Cancer.
Oh, you a Cancer, so you super emotional.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
I do believe my fairy tale.
What is Cancer's match?
Taurus.
Really?
Oh my God. Throw it away.
That's what I was gonna say.
Throw it away.
Taurus.
Hey, when we are looking for
Taurus.
things.
You ever dated a Taurus?
No. I always get Aquariuses.
We're beautiful people.
They so cold.
Mm-hmm.
Cold.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Y'all see how they do? How they just dogged me just there. And the crazy part is, I don't feel cold. To other people, yes. They experience coldness, but I just feel like I live in reality. So like if you say you're sad, like I'm honestly fine. And being empathetic, I really can feel where you're coming from. You get what I'm saying? I understand it. I'm going to ask you 1,000 questions so I can understand. But when you hear me singing when I walk off from this conversation, it's not that I didn't give a fuck. You're sad. That has nothing to do with me. You could be mad at me and I won't get mad with you. They'll be like, oh, I could tell right now you don't give a fuck. You're not even mad. Well, why I gotta be mad because you're mad? Now, don't that sound crazy? Your sun went up in China, so the sun's supposed to come up in America. No, bitch, it's still down. It's nighttime over here. So I think people be thinking it's coldness, but I think it's just a realistic standpoint. Because even with my emotions, I be like, I'm mad, but I'm not pissed off.
Joanna, you're hurt.
I don't.
Yeah.
I really do. I said I'm gonna write a book about bouncing back. Because I don't dwell.
Period.
I don't sit. Because to sit means eventually you start to stink. Because if you don't get up and take no shower a couple of days, because some of you always be doing it when y'all hurt. You don't take a shower for a couple of days, you don't eat. You come out the house looking like a crackhead. Be like, girl, what's happened to you? I'm going through a breakup. You look like it. To be able to say the things that I went through in life that I really don't look like what I went through is a valuable thing to say. Because when I really tell people my story, they be crying. Girl, wipe your motherfucking eyes, bitch. I ain't dead, bitch. I'm here.
Paint the sky, yeah.
Listen, I'm still here. So it's one of those things that I just be like, I don't think Aquarius are cold. I don't feel like that.
You don't think that?
Yeah, right.
I don't. Because even when I dealt with other Aquarius, because I have, they be too emotional for me.
That should tell you that you cold.
No, it's just a moment that I be like, oh my gosh, there's emotions in Aquarius. They be telling me that, but the thing is, but then people tell me, oh, you're such a sweet person. And I think my emotions are just more from a point of, if I love you, I'm just going to do things to love you. I'm not going to be, no, here's this gift. Like I was in the store, I thought about you.
Yeah.
You crossed my mind. Because trust me, for something to cross my mind, it's important.
Her.
Because if it has no importance, I forget. Ask the people who wait. Hold on, let me look at my text messages. Just to turn around and show y'all. Ask the 149 people.
See?
That's waiting for a message. That's what they say, right? Ask the 149.
How many unread messages you got?
You don't even know. Cause
It's in the hundreds. Y'all gotta stop.
Because sometimes it really do slip my mind because that person is not important.
Bitch, you don't be texting me.
Hold on. Let me say it again. In that moment that I be in, it don't be important. So now with y'all, I've told y'all 1,000 times with y'all, I really have responded in my head. I be reading, especially when I be at work, it be real bad because Siri be talking to my ear in my earbud. Parker said, because that's how she come in. Message from Parker. What are you doing later? We need to go over the items for the podcast. And I be sitting there listening. I be like, okay, I'm gonna text her back when I go on lunch. Then I go on lunch and Hibachi be there.
True.
So yes, I forgot about you over Hibachi. Yeah.
Right.
So yes, I honestly have forgotten, cousin. You might be messaging me, but I'm on the video game, and y'all know me too well. When that controller's in my hand, the world doesn't exist. So yes, it's not that you're not important. It's just nothing's important in that moment. Not even my mama. Just so she could feel that.
Get them. Get them.
Not even my mama. And she know.
Clean stat.
If I open FaceTime, and I do it on purpose now, I be playing the game. She's like, you a damn game. Let me call you back. Because she know I'm finna fuck her down. She said, what? That's cool. Who dead? Damn. And I press pause on the game like, dead. And when I realize it's not a name that's immediate, damn. When the funeral? Who got the body? You know what I'm saying? Typical nigga questions. I ain't finna be out here with all of that. So I got one last question. We gonna make this the good one. Something real simple. Vampires or werewolves? Which one would you pick?
Vampire.
You damn right. Because my bone's not cracking for me to transform.
Have you seen Interview with a Vampire?
Still haven't.
Love it.
I keep hearing Lestat. So.
Would you Lestat or Louis?
Louis. What's that?
You think Lestat was the taller?
Oh, you sound juicy. So who am I? Am I Lestat or Louis?
Lestat.
I keep hearing he's y'all, they calling me ruthless and a killer. Because I've heard Elisa loud. If I'm anybody, I'm Eric. Suki. Even though that Bill say that, but
you lost my ear.
Very much so. I hear that a lot.
Oh.
Except I'm not wearing the lashes with a bandana and a big old jersey. That's a bad combination.
No lashes.
bandana in a jersey will be accomplished this year, 25. But so definitely a vampire. Werewolves go through too much, and then when the moon full, you can't control it. The only thing I think that suck about, well, no, I can be a vampire. I don't like the sun anyways. Nighttime is the right time. Just when thick bitches do their best shit.
Well, all right, y'all. We finna slide.
We got to go, but you always say, if you gonna be shady, at least do it where you can be safe.
I'm on Instagram at Keyobaa, Keyoba. That's it.
Period. And like I said, that's my little cousin, but still big one. The fuck you heard about him.
Come and subscribe, y'all. Subscribe.
And y'all have a great and a blessed day. Bye.